This episode of Speakers of Hydaelyn is made possible by our generous patrons like Chris, Clinway, Sarnai Hema, Metalligo Phaleon, Jojo Chaos, Ariel, CeeLo Redwind, Rainet Shikara, Courtney, Daimos, Sprocket, Christoph Haas, Centra, Casey Schaefer, Scry De La Rosa, Bobby Forbitch, and Omega Cat Comet. Support the show and become a patron today at patreon.com/SpeakersXIV.
This is Speakers of Hydaelyn.
Good evening, Aorsians. Welcome to Speakers of Hydaelyn, episode 80. I'm Lukiel Bravestone, and I'm joined today by Smooth, Yaspot, Rolodes, and Malavanadar. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. No one noticed. Yeah, today we're going to talk about the main scenario for 4.2 as well as Sigmascape. There were some changes to Congested Worlds. We're going to touch on that. And of course, the Maid and Butler outfit is on the MogStation. And in minimum eye level today, Halatali. So look forward to that. That is all coming up. Also make sure you stay tuned for the post-show. I don't know why you would stay tuned for the post-show. Have nothing set for that episode other than comments of the week. So look forward to that.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah.
I'm doing stand-up. Just wait.
Rollo is doing stand-up.
Maybe Titanic. I don't know.
There you go. Oh, hey. I know Rollo's been looking forward to that. So, you know.
Big time.
He's been crying for that every episode now. Should we just jump into the main scenario then? Unless there's anything you guys want to say before we do that.
Has anybody done anything else?
No.
In game?
No.
No, just capping weekly, and I'm leveling Bard, and that's cool. Perform is still fun.
Yeah, I've been doing some Perform lately too.
Yeah, I like the changes they made. It's a lot easier to actually play on keyboard.
Okay.
It is. It is. I'm almost done 07 pretty close.
Nice.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. Hopefully you can start working on Sir Kefka very soon.
Oh yeah, he's next, yeah.
That's about it. Oh yeah, I finished Beast Traps too, but I mean,
yeah, of course.
Like everyone finished this week, basically.
Yeah.
Except for me, because I forget that Beast Tribes exist after the first 2 weeks. Okay, let's get into the main scenario. The main scenario for 4.2 was very heavily focused on Doma.
Exclusively, some would say.
Some would say that, yeah. So we were introduced to... we'll get to that. The first part was basically trying to find Gusetsu and Tsuyu, which we're going to call her that.
That's her name now.
That's her name now. That's her new dumb name. There wasn't that's where the instance was, wasn't it?
Right.
The instance that everyone loved so much. Let's just get that out of the way first. The main scenario this patch was a little bit meh, in my view. It was there was a big stinger at the end, but that doesn't make the rest of it good.
Oh no, that's not even.
Well, there were two stingers, but the other one you kind of saw coming.
For the whole, the Gosetsu, the Gosetsu Tsuyu thing is. I can't say I'm really super stoked about that.
No,
it's just not. It's not doing it for me. I don't find it adorable. I don't find it redeeming of her character at all.
No,
I'm just like, go die in a hole. I don't care. I don't have any sympathy for her at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up because I like Yotsuyu as like a character when she was like an evil bad lady, but now she's like all infantilized or whatever. And it's like, oh, I'm a dumb baby. Am I really responsible for what I did? And like, I don't.
It's like they're going too far for like the whole. Well, I'm a Japanese cute dumb girl now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like they're going too hard to that, and I'm not a huge fan.
She just wants some dongo or whatever it's called.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's true.
So
yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, because I mean, there is like some in like, is she faking it? Is she not?
I don't think she is.
I don't think she.
I don't think so.
Either.
But I hope she's a bad guy
I
again.
wish she was faking it. To be honest, I would be more interested if she was faking it, but I really don't think she is.
No. Also how Gusetsu is acting, is he like in love with her? Is that the thing now, or what's going on with that?
No, I think it's just like he's,
because that's gonna be
grown. He's like latched onto like a fatherly attachment to her. I think.
Yeah, well,
that's how I
weird,
see it.
But
I don't know. I don't care for that storyline, I'm afraid.
Me neither.
It's just,
to be honest,
I know a lot of people are like, why do you not want this person to have a redemption? Like, everyone should have a second chance? No, can we have one villain that remains a villain, please? Can we have one evil person?
That would be nice.
I'm hoping that's what we get with Asahi. I don't want him to have a redemption arc. I want to just love to hate him.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that later. But so because every villain we've had so far has either been possessed or turned around. I mean, you could argue Gaius, but Gaius was just misguided because he kind of wanted Eorzea to live.
I mean, he's still a good guy that's coming back anyways.
Yeah. So, wait, did you say Gaius is coming back?
I think you mean
5.0.
5.0. You think we're gonna get Gaius back?
Yeah.
Hey,
Gaius is coming back.
I'd be happy.
This isn't. I'm not memeing. I'm not even memeing.
Where are you getting this from then?
Just because I know he's coming back.
Where you can't just say that. You have to give us a source.
Okay, where's his body?
Yeah, are you gonna go, oh, he's not in the Palace of the Dead, so surely he's alive?
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm saying that, where's his body?
Yeah, I know.
We see stupid Xenos' body, and that doesn't matter. So everyone's alive. No one dies.
That's
We've
what I
never
hate.
killed anyone.
No one dies in the series, save for Papalimo, and that's the.
Well,
we never saw his
body.
body. We never saw Papalimo's body either.
Don't tell me Papalimo's
no. There's a difference. There's a difference there because his ether literally dissipated. Like his entire existence is
so did Xenos
gone.
So did Ishtola and Tancred when they went into the live stream and they came back.
So by that logic, no one is dead because we need to see like.
No, because when they were in the live stream, they still had their ether still existed.
We even saw fucking the Sultana die, and then she wasn't dead after all. So like nothing makes sense. So if there is a body or not, it doesn't matter because you're either dead or alive. It's just like up in the air.
Gaius?
Louis Swart could still return for all we know. He's like, okay, fuck, I'm done being a phoenix because Heidelin.
Okay.
You know, it's just life is put me here back. Sorry, spoilers for Coil if you're if you care for that. Someone actually said that on the latest episode of Fallen Rise, like episode 6. They're like, wow, spoilers on the intro much? Because there's like that Louis Swart quote in the beginning. I'm like, right, dude.
I haven't played the first 30 seconds of the game yet.
Don't worry, you'll never get to that now. You'll never get to that turn. Don't worry about it. Okay, so there was the instance then at the Confederacy. Yeah, where you're trying to find Gusetsu and Yotsuyu.
And there they are.
Yeah, that was okay, I guess, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I liked it. It was sort of involved, so it was like it's better than most instances, I guess.
Oh my god, Louis Swart in the Eureka ending. His ghost is just like, you found the Isle of Vow. Here.
I've been here.
I've been here the whole
Swart.
time. That's how it came. Oh my god, he used his phoenix powers to restore the Isle of Vow. Huh?
Getting a bit deep.
Huh? Theory crafting here. Hey, let's.
It's a game theory, my friend.
Yeah.
I regret saying Gaius is alive.
Because you just opened everything. Like now.
I opened the floodgate.
No, okay, let's get back to the main story. We meet the okay, say the word, Mala, you'll love the word.
He's the ambassador plenipotentiary of the Guardian Empire.
Yes. Who's also
They love their Latin.
Yeah.
Well, they're based on the Roman Empire, aren't they?
Yeah.
I like them.
Excuse me, robot.
So I like.
Excuse me, robot.
Shut up.
You're roboting, by the way, just so you know. So we meet the ambassador, plenipotentiary of the Garlean Empire, who's Yotsuyu's stepbrother, and also
Okay.
Doman.
Now, upon meeting him,
Uh-huh.
what were your thoughts?
He's fake.
Scumbag instantly.
Yeah.
Totally. You don't.
I
become-
bought it.
You did?
Really?
I bought it.
Oh, I didn't.
Because the thing that kind of made it obvious was that he was too respectful. A Garlean
Yeah.
would never do that. And even though, and I mean,
Well, he's not a Garlean.
no, but he's
Well, I think
he's
the- I think
speaking
it's-
on behalf of the Emperor, so he's high
He
up.
think
wants to
that's
consider
true?
himself.
Do you think that's true?
That is a good
Because
question.
I do not think it's true. I do not think he's there on at any reason for the Emperor at all. I think he is a Garlean, and I believe he does have that power. I'm debating whether the Popularis exists and if he's actually there at all for being ordered to be there. I
Mhm.
think he might just have decided to come.
Do you really think the Emperor would give a filthy
What? A filthy what? Mila? Did Mila just disappear? We lost Mila.
Well, rip and rest.
Mid-sentence.
Uh,
A filthy
but,
savage, I think he would say. Like, give a filthy savage
right, and-
access to an
And
airship.
I think that yeah, that's not I think Mail right in that that doesn't seem like a thing that the Garlean Empire is ever going to do.
Mhm.
It's possible, I guess, maybe that they're finally starting to realize, oh, all of these countries that we're taking are leaving because we can't keep them under control and can't keep them happy. But I really don't think that this does not seem like a move that has been done by the Emperor himself, in my opinion. Especially take the name Brutus. Brutus in the real world was one of the people who conspired against Caesar.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
So that was also a thing that made me believe that maybe he could have been good, because I was like, he's got the name Brutus.
But then, you know, his sister was fucked up. His stepsister, though, but still. Like, there was
Mhm.
so much against him. There was no way. To me, I was just, no. And, well, we were right. We'll get to that. But he said that, he said the Popularis and the Optimates, those were political parties in Garlemald.
Right.
Which is kind of like
Yeah.
our first, like, insight into Garlean politics in the game right now.
But it was the strange thing to me is they're kind of
we don't know if it's real.
like like the Popularis seems like such. I mean, that's essentially kind of very similar to what the Ishgardians did.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that they have one like emperor and everything, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that it's real. I think maybe, or it is real, but he is not the guy or something. I just have doubts that he is who he says he is.
Mm. He has like the uniform and everything, though. He has like.
Of
that-
course,
yeah,
I don't doubt that he's not. He is Garlean. I do
Mhm.
100% believe that he's Garlean. I just don't think he is the exact power and person he claims he is. I think he's got
What do you
ulterior
think
motives.
his motive is then?
Revenge and
I'm not
personal.
sure.
For, with
I
sister.
really don't know. It could be revenge. That's entirely possible. He could.
Just,
He might have the same idea as Yotsuyu, where just the way you've grown, you just despise your own people.
Mm.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
well, they have the flashback cutscene that you get with the Echo, where he's like, he pretty much just like falls in love with Xenos or something.
Yeah,
when he like
yeah.
saves them,
Yeah.
and I think
Yeah.
it's entirely just like for revenge, and I mean, might as well get his sister too.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think the Popularis and the other faction thing, I think that's a real conflict. But I think Asahi's playing it like on kind of on the Emperor's side, and the Emperor's trying to make him. I'm sure he just said, "Hey, Emperor, we got something important if you let me do this."
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
such. And Emperor's
That's
like,
possible.
yeah, I mean, it's such like a small thing in like the grand scope when you think about it. They're just giving them back some captives,
Yeah.
and then they're,
And not to mention, they already lost the area. Like they've lost Doma.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at this point, what does it hurt really to be like, well, let's see if maybe we can salvage it. I don't know. Without
Yeah.
because they can't go
Yeah.
back to war with Doma right away.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they could.
Well,
'cause they've
technically,
got
yeah.
the military might to.
But they don't, which means something.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because why not? Like they could
I
have.
don't understand them because they are so vastly superior
Yeah.
to like every other Aeorzean race.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, you're not
Doesn't
wrong.
make any sense.
maybe it's not going as well as we think it is then.
I think that's
Well, that's
entirely
a good,
possible.
yeah.
The
But I
boundary
think
stretch really thin.
Garlemald, I think they have a lot of like warring factions within Garlemald, which is
Yeah.
what we sort of touched upon within this
I-
patch.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rolo nailed it on the head. I think, I mean, well, that's not even I think. It's very obvious that this is based on like Roman.
Yeah.
This is based
Yeah.
on the Roman Empire. And I think Rolo's 100% right. I think they took too much. They've spread too thin. They didn't
Mhm.
manage their government and actually allow people to run these smaller independent countries properly, and it just falls apart.
We're at the brink of
Potential.
the fall of the Garlean Empire, maybe. You
Mhm.
know?
Yeah,
So-
and I could entirely believe it if they, if all the territories, they've claimed and such, do side with the Populares, saying, well, if we're going to be in Garlemald, we might as well
Run it.
have more power, or,
Yeah.
and instead of having the pure blood class ruling over everybody,
Mhm.
like if we're
Which
going to
is
be in
the
it, might as well.
minority.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why should the minority run a full country anyways? Like the pure blood Garleans are like a very small percentage of the Garlean Empire now. So
Yeah.
So I think that's why this next expansion might be about Garlemald, because they're kind of, they're teasing some stuff. That's my guess.
I mean, it's
You're
pretty
right.
I'm
clear.
pretty
that
confident.
It-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you're pretty right.
Mm-hmm.
it's an easy call, but I think they are building it up at least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it will fall apart, and Guardians will be the new playable race.
Maybe
Oh,
this
God,
is the
that would be
third
so
Hero
lame.
clan.
That is the
That
most
third tier
lame
clan?
possible.
Yeah,
they
they
could
just
do.
add a clan to the hero. Oh,
But
that
you
would-
can't play Black Mage or White Mage.
Yeah,
Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
allowed to play any magic.
No.
Or Paladin.
No.
Or Dark Knight. Or anything. You can't play anything that uses
I'll race change.
So nothing. You can't play the game. Sorry.
yeah.
You can be a blacksmith.
Race
that's it.
change, you just lose your
Craft.
character.
You can craft, but you can't use like the word of ice and brand of ice
Oh,
stuff.
that's
That has
right.
a little bit of magic. So chill.
Yeah,
Chill.
It's
Alright.
yeah. Look forward to that.
But you can use Magitech.
You
Yeah.
can.
True. And guns.
You can be a machinist.
Yes.
There you go.
No, because the
I don't know
little
if you
pack
can.
handles Aether.
Yeah, the channel's ether. But that does it for you, so you might be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah.
You might be good.
Okay.
I was gonna say something. I forget now. Go ahead.
Yeah. There was then there was another instance where the red Kojin were pulling out and they were like attacking.
Mhm.
Do you think that was staged?
No, I don't.
Ooh. I
I
don't
thought
think it
that
was
was
either.
staged because that would be a nice way for them to like for him to win like trust. Because these were very specific people as well to the Warrior of Light. We knew who these people were. So
That's
it would be
true.
very convenient
Yeah.
if something were to befall them and he would come and save the day.
I don't think he gives a shit. Is why I think it's real. Because why go through all that trouble and then just be like, I fucking hate you, dude.
Because
And I want to kill you, and I want to watch
Yeah,
you die.
but you
And
could
he's gonna tell everyone. The Warrior of Light's going like, look, he just said he wanted to kill me. And everybody
he's,
goes, yeah,
but he's
I believe
planted
you.
a very important seed to those two people that
For
were
sure.
saved. It's like, oh my god, the ambassador fucking saved us.
Oh, so you think it was more a stage for on the actual
Yeah,
people's
because it's
front
very
and
clear.
not on,
He,
like, the
he
Scions or
told the
anything like
Warrior
that?
of Light, like, I'm gonna fucking kill you and you can't stop me now because everyone thinks I'm good.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
That's
For sure.
basically
For sure.
what he does.
Right.
Because otherwise that whole encounter is so random. It's just that happened
Yeah,
and then you
'cause they wouldn't be
defeated
there.
them and that was that. Boom, 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 and moving on.
I mean, it would show a little bit depth of a character that we haven't seen, where somebody's actually still willing to do good, even though
I don't think he wanted to do
It's-
good. He didn't want to do good.
I don't think so
Yeah.
either, because complex characters don't exist in this game. But,
Yeah, I know.
You're very right.
but yeah, I wanted to believe it because I was like, this could be super interesting
Mhm.
if us as the character were torn on whether we should like this guy or not.
Yeah.
Like, it's like he's the good guy. He's actually going to help everyone out,
Mm-hmm.
but he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So what do we do?
Yeah.
But no.
I think they do kind of present that at the start too, where I think they ask you like, "Oh, what do you think of this guy?" And you can be like, "I think he's
Yeah.
nice," or "Don't
Mm.
trust this asshole." And
Yeah.
that's
I always went for don't trust him.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
yeah.
I think he can ask you or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
So he then talks to Hien and then tells him that Garlemald wants an alliance to defeat the
Okay.
icons.
Okay.
As long as they don't summon icons. Which yeah.
It's something they were going to do anyway, because only the Red Kojin in the area are really summoning anything, and they were like, "Well, we're going to stop it anyway." So it's the trade that was more important, I think. Where like we're going to trade prisoners of war, but also run it Yotsuyu only if she recovers her memory in time.
Yeah.
Well, Hien added that in, didn't he?
Yeah, and I was really surprised that Brutus accepted that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, if she doesn't, then no, we're keeping her.
Yeah.
Like, what? It's so weird. And he was like, sure, that makes sense to me. I mean, I know that they only want the info, but still.
Yeah.
Like,
he's holding his cards close to his chest for this patch. I'll say he's not going to do too much. I think, but I think maybe next patch, if it's more, the next patch isn't just going to be like fucking Alamigo.
It's going to be Alamigo again.
I hope it's more of a joint thing. God, it's going to drive me crazy if it's just back and forth every time.
Yeah. So he gives Yotsuyu a mirror. He gets to meet her, and he gives her this mirror. And I think he knows that.
I thought was strange.
Yeah, at first I thought that was
allowing him alone with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a very that was strange. And then he gave her this mirror, and I think he knows that eventually she's gonna remember who she is.
I think it's a magic mirror, or
but
it's a family mirror from their childhood.
Yeah, probably something that can trigger something.
I was surprised how like not like Brutus seemed very genuine with his sister.
Yeah,
like he was, or his cousin or whatever.
It's his sister.
He actually was genuinely like, you have lost your mind.
Yeah.
And I would like to have your mind back. Like he was very genuine about it.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised because they were alone. It's not like he had anything to hide, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I guess she could still talk, but
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I was really surprised how genuine he really came across. He was like, "Oh, I want you to get your memory back."
Though, I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, does care about her.
Yeah.
From like what, marriage or something though? Because like, did they grow up together or something? Or
I don't
think they'd be able to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because she was in the whorehouse for a while.
She was the good child. She was not.
Yeah.
Also, there's that really random thing with that sentry who's like, man, I can't stand around Yotsuyu because I used to own the brothel she worked at.
Oh god,
yes.
And I'm so uncomfortable. And Hien's like, don't worry, bro. You did some weird shit, but I don't judge. Just like, you're gonna let that slide, I guess? Okay.
Yeah.
That happened. So that was nice.
Although, my favorite character out of the entire patch, my most important part of the lore is who's this Elizin guard and where does he come from? He's always there. He's just like, who's that guy? I want to know him. What are you doing? Who are you?
Your obsession with Ellison's.
He's a long lost Ellison from Gilmore.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
He's just a dude.
He's so important.
Yeah. You know? So there was a very short interaction between them though. Like there wasn't a big scene. It was just like this. Oh, you've lost your mind. Here's a mirror. Bye. So that was that. They didn't interact anymore. That was disappointing.
It was a trigger for her though.
Yeah, it
sure was. I think he knew it was going to be for sure.
Yeah. Then, I mean, kicker number 1, he reveals his true intentions and that he's fucking mental. And he looked scary. That was some intense face.
That looked really cool.
Yeah.
That's something that both him and Yotsuyu have done.
Yeah.
She did the same thing when she was like freaking out at the end, like of her original story arc. She was like had the big eyes thing.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm fucking
runs in the family.
I mean, it's not really a very big threat though, is it? Like,
no.
If you attack me, Garlemald will be very unhappy, but we're at war, and technically, so.
and I will literally turn you into paste and wipe you off the earth because you're 3 Garleans.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But
What are you gonna do?
But then, if you think
I've
about
just killed a train.
But dude, the broader picture here is big. If he is who he says he is, if he's the ambassador plenipotentiary of Garlemald,
Yeah, if
you've
he's a
literally just
piece-
killed one of the Emperor's closest people.
and who gives a shit? We just killed the Emperor's son, dude.
Yeah, but
which is a lot worse.
But still,
Did we kill him?
if they were
Right.
sitting idly by and just like not doing anything, I think that would be a trigger to go in and just like, okay, time to just wipe it out. Let's just do it. Let's just get rid of it, start anew, fresh. Let's just bomb it all to shit and place our own people there. That's what I would have done if I was Emperor.
But they can't do
but
that.
They either they can't do it,
Why?
or they can and just aren't willing to. But
Yeah,
Why would
exactly.
they not be willing to?
Because they probably want to keep the population alive.
I don't think that
But they don't gain anything from them now.
Right. Yeah, I don't think Lukiel, I think what you said earlier makes the most sense, is that like the desire is there, they just physically aren't able to.
I know, we know that, but they don't. I mean, we think.
I think they
remember
can. I think
the
they can know that
It doesn't
because of the way Stormblood went. They were very aware that Garlemald was having a tough time controlling their far-reach lands. I mean, that was the whole reason
I
why
know, we know
were able to
that,
take it
but we don't
first
know.
place, right?
We don't know that it's crumbling. We don't know how bad the rot
Right.
has set in.
Of course.
Of
course.
We have a theory, but it doesn't seem like the rest of Eorzea has caught on to that yet. We're still kind of afraid of Garlemald. That's very clear. Like, look at how they reacted when they saw a Garlean ship. They were like, "Oh fuck,
That's true.
we're fucking screwed."
That is true.
We still haven't got them out of Mordona.
Yeah, right. They're still there. They're still in their castrums.
I don't even want to talk about that because that just bothers the shit out of me to this day.
the
Still scavenging
castrum
power.
The castrum
ship.
in Wineport is still there. I
When you
mean,
push them back to their home, they're just all over Razor. Never
Yeah.
left and do nothing.
yeah. So and I also think the seed that he's sort of planted with that Kojin attack, like if the Warrior of Light killed him now, it would put him in a very bad light because like they were there for peace, and suddenly
don't
the
give a
Warrior of
shit.
Light killed him. You don't give a shit, but it's politics.
Of
I'm
course.
actually like a war criminal, I'm pretty sure, trying to kill
Yeah.
an ambassador.
Yeah.
Especially one that is.
What if he's?
Yeah, but look at it. If you didn't know that he had said that to the Warrior of Light, okay, and you know, like, and everyone's like real hyped, like, oh my god, there's
Hey,
a fucking nice.
I believed
dude.
him. So,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you did. So
I believed him. So I totally get what you're saying. Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
so that is a big that was a smart move from his part, that he just made
Mhm.
everyone trust him, and then he tells the one guy that actually can kill him that, oh, you're fucked now.
I just don't understand because
Well,
why put on this facade when you tell the most trusted person pretty much in the world, which is us, we are one of the most trusted people in the world.
Yeah.
You tell them that everyone is going to believe what we say,
That is weird.
regardless.
Yeah.
So what's the point of putting on this huge facade, even
I
for the
think-
people or whatever, when the person who just saved the people is going to tell them, no, he's a bad person, he wants to kill you? Who are they going to believe? Some Garlean or me? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
I think it's because he knows we can't really do anything,
Yeah.
and he just he likes the idea of toying with Warrior Light because he knows that isn't going to let the Warrior Light kill him because he wants to get the POWs back because there's like a ton
That's
of
true.
Doma
Until
people.
they're back, yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
that's very true.
that would like look bad on like the Warrior of Light. It's like, oh, I thought you were here to help the Domans. What the fuck? You just
Yeah,
Right.
all these people.
He also said that the attack on the Confederacy was the Optimates. So he's now
That's
planted
true.
this as well. Like, we're the good guys, and there's another
The
faction that's the bad guys.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
now
We're
it's
the good
difficult.
Garleans. They're
Yeah,
bad
and
Garleans,
if the
yeah.
Warrior of Light had killed the leader of the good guys,
But again, it's just so stupid. I'm the good guy. Hey, I want to kill you.
Yeah, but he only said it
It's
to
just
the Warrior of
toying
Light.
with you.
He's just fucked up in the head. He's fucked up.
'Cause-
He's a psychopath. But yeah,
I don't get it.
why he
I
did
don't
it?
get his angle.
I think maybe
his angle doesn't make sense.
he didn't get what he wanted, I guess. So he's like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna fucking toy with them.
Okay, that's an angle I could get on for sure. Like he went expecting to get Yotsu back and expecting to have her memory and expecting to be like, sweet, I got my information and we can leave and never come back.
Yeah.
But that didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also technically our fault she's lost her memory.
100%. Well, it's his fault too, actually, though.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah.
fair. Probably more his fault,
Yeah.
actually.
He probably blames us, though. He's not going to blame himself.
Oh,
No.
of course not. Yeah, of course, we're definitely the ones responsible.
Yeah.
Specifically, probably us three.
Yeah.
Like Hien, Yugiri, and ourselves.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's
they
not
had
very
time to leave. That cutscene was too long. They could have walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That
true.
cutscene was like 5 minutes.
Okay. So yeah, the ambassador leaves and all is well. Fade to black.
Oh my
And
god.
then something happens that I talked about. I've been
Something
talking about for
major.
a lot of episodes, yes, that you shot down every time. Which is weird, because you think Gaius is alive, but you didn't accept that Xenos was alive, which I think is
I
weird.
still don't think Xenos is alive.
Well, yeah, well,
not.
his body is awake, let's just say that.
Maybe.
If it is...
He's Elizabeth.
I think, yeah, there's some Asian... there's
Asian.
There's
Some Asian influence for sure.
That's
a lot of
that
Asian
is
influence.
true. That is true. I think they've been messing around there because we had the weird ending of Stormblood where Elizabeth shows. Was it Elizabeth who talked to the
Yeah,
Emperor at the
Elizabeth
end?
at the end is like, and then he goes, "It's you."
Yeah. So he's a meat puppet, as Chad is pointing out. He's basically a meat puppet.
Yeah.
But it's
but
pretty
what's the
cool. Well, actually, no, I
point?
don't know if it's cool.
What is the point?
Well,
From
to
the
make-
snippets we're getting, it's kind of hard to like the few shots you've seen like at the end of patches of such in Garlemald. You see like shit happening. There's an ass scene in there. It's like, oh, something's going on. Don't know
This is a
exactly.
theory. People have been saying the Echo thing a lot, yeah, because he does have the Echo and he therefore can respawn. Technically, he literally can come back to life. But that's such a fucking stupid thing, and I don't want that to be the case. That means he's literally unkillable.
Why didn't
Sweet.
Papalymo come back then, huh?
That's true.
Because so what we would have to do is we would basically have to kill him like an Ascian. We would have to get like Orosite or something that can trap ether and just trap him in there.
Yeah.
Which is so dumb because he's not an Ascian.
No.
I do hope it's just Xenos and not an Ascian just in his body for some reason. I don't think that's fun. I
what?
kind of do hope it's just Xenos.
You know what?
Yeah.
Well, you just brought up a valid point. Why would Papalymo die if he used all of his ether to trap Shinryu? Or Shinryu no Omega, right? That whole thing. Xenos did the exact same thing, used his ether to trap Shinryu.
Yeah.
Why one is dead and the other one isn't? I'm assuming it's probably, well, okay, you could say Xenos' echo is stronger. Sure, whatever.
Artificial echo, I guess, and power.
Well, and it's based off of Kryle's echo, whose echo is stronger.
Mhm.
Oh no, his echo isn't based off
Though,
Kryle's.
is it?
That was just Fordola's echo
Because
is based off.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
He was happy to die for that. Papalymo died for it. Xenos sort of should have died for it.
Did Papalymo not have the echo? I thought all the...
They all have the
They
echo.
all have
yeah.
the
Papalymo
echo.
has the echo.
All
Yeah, that's why he
signs.
fights. That's why he fights primals is because he has the
Yeah.
echo.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't... I'm glad he's back because I like Xenos. He's a cool villain. But...
His ending was so good though.
Yeah, it was.
I don't want this to sort of ruin him.
It's absolutely going to.
Yeah, it might do.
There's no such thing as a villain. There's no such thing as good villain resolution.
No.
We got some patches to figure it out. There's going to be a long patch cycle, right? So
That's true.
I know people are saying, yes, Papalymo's a Scion and not all Scions have the echo. Yes, but they have the echo. That's why they fight primals. You can't fight primals without the echo. You will die. You will literally be enthralled immediately.
Yeah. Okay. So is it? So yeah. Whatever. Xenos
I don't think it matters whether or not it's Xenos. I think the reason he's there is because in the past few patches, people have been going, did you hear Xenos is dead? And oh no, he's all the Guardians are like in an uproar. Wow, the strongest guy is dead.
Yeah.
And they'll go, no, actually, no, he's here.
He's
here along. He's not dead. So
it's to keep morale, I guess.
Yeah. They couldn't kill him. Don't worry, guys. He's
Yeah.
still here. Even though he's probably dead because he slit his own throat.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he has a bandage.
He had a bandage on. Yeah.
If he was an Ascian, he would
He
have
took a high potion.
Quickly, someone just Phoenix downed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means.
Who?
Who? Yeah, who would?
His only enemies on that route.
Yeah. There's
Shinryu.
I don't understand why they. I mean, they did it for hype, I guess. We all agree.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't make the whole game on hype. Otherwise,
they have. That's
they're just going to be like,
that's how this game
Nidhogg's
works.
back.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be exciting, I guess, to see where it goes.
I'm interested to see what they do because I understand they want to repeat the patch cycle thing, but you can't repeat it like the exact same. Like, hey, this is when the villain comes back, and this is when you fight the villain, and this is when you actually kill the villain.
Yeah, I don't want to have a Nidhogg
yeah,
situation.
I love Nidhogg.
Oh, that is what's happening. That is
Nidhogg's done. Estinian.
We're getting a Xenos Extreme. We're getting Xenos.
Which will be like what? I guess that'll be 4.4 then.
Yeah.
Or 3.4.3, 4.4.
Yeah. Yeah. So whatever, it's fine. So that's the main scenario. Unless there's anything else you guys want to mention that you liked from the MSQ, or anything we missed.
I didn't particularly like it.
Yeah, I know.
I only liked the ending, really.
Yeah.
I felt it was a bit.
The first half was meh.
Yeah.
I mean,
it set the stage for more, but I kind of want them more now.
Yeah, I agree. It kind of just fell flat for me because it was like too much build up and no payoff.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually really liked it because I mean, I know not everyone enjoys it, but I do enjoy the politics that sometimes the game presents. And I know it's not for everyone. I totally understand. But I think it's fun to like hear the intricacies of like, well, what the fuck's going on and all that, if it even really is.
Yeah. I actually agree totally. Like, I think the most interesting part of the patch was slightly even just peeking between the curtains of the Garlean Empire, just to like slightly see inside, even if it's not true. It's like the closest thing we have to the truth. So I kind of agree. The politics are the most interesting part, and like all the other stuff, I don't really care about. Like the family quarrels, I don't care. Xenos, I think, is not really happy with that at the moment, unless it turns out well. It could, but right now I'm not super stoked on it.
There's still potential.
There's still absolutely potential. Yeah, for sure.
I'm on the edge of my seat as a 4.2. I'll say that.
Okay.
So I'm waiting to see what they give me.
I kind of feel like 4.1 did the politics a lot better though, because I felt like we got.
I agree.
Yeah, we didn't really get a lot of Doman politics in this. There was very little of that. Like with.
I think because there isn't really.
Yeah, they're just
Doman
like, you gotta rebuild the city.
But that's why that would have been interesting to see. Like, okay, we need to make policy. We need to like make a political system in this new this broken ass country of ours. That could have been it, and that's what I expected of this patch. But we got just a peek behind the Garlean curtain, and that was that. I was kind of, but I read in chat earlier that they've more or less confirmed that 4.3 is going to be Doma focused.
Yeah,
so
I think it's going to be
interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see some more then. Okay. Let's move on to Sigmascape. I haven't written down anything because it's very easy to remember because there's not that much happening. So it started like more or less like the previous one started, where you just fight your way through. We do see a picture of Biggs because Biggs and Wedge are out of the action immediately, right, in the beginning.
Yeah,
because they're still
the patch.
They're still injured.
Oh, 4.1. Sorry.
I can't remember the first part. There's like this instance again, just like in Deltascape.
Yeah, you go through and fight like the test things, and then you gain access to the dungeon. It's a bit.
Yeah,
you fight a boss from 6 or something. One of the bosses. It's neat, I guess.
It's
from Hell's Lit, from Fractal or from Hell's Lit.
No, in Sigma.
Oh, Sigma. Yeah. The instance. Yeah, you fight a lot of just trash mobs from 6, basically, is what they are.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah. All the while having that creepy Kefka mask like floating in the.
Oh yeah, that was
that was bizarre,
cool.
but also really very cool. And then something happens to Nero.
Yeah, someone visits him and does something to him.
Yeah, he gets a good old knock on the head.
At first, I thought he was like being poisoned or something, or like he's going to transform into Kefka. I don't know.
Yeah, that was like my first. Like, he's becoming Kefka, isn't he? But there's so much focus on this fucking coffee thing, and I think the first thing you think, it's a joke. This is a joke. They've talked about it in every they talked about it in Deltascape, and they keep bringing it up in Sigmascape. Could there be something related to it? Well,
That's a
that's like the
stretch,
biggest
but-
plot twist. Like in the last one, it's just like, there's something in this.
It would be fun if it's true.
Yeah.
If they do something cool with it,
Yeah.
I'd buy it. But I don't have any expectations for that right now.
No, but yeah, he gets beat up by a thing, and then he doesn't say anything. He just acts weird. Do you think something else happened? Do you think there's something
Oh, he's like
wrong?
possessed or something.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
That's
too.
what I want to think. But it looks like from what it looks like though, it just like he just got beat the fuck up by a robot and didn't want to. He was
Yeah.
too proud to say anything.
That too, yeah, maybe, but
Yeah.
would be
I
cool
think-
if he was the last boss or something.
I think he's just he's really tuning into Omega
Mm,
just a lot, and I think Omega's
Yeah.
aware of this.
yeah,
He's like, oh shit, this guy's figuring me out. He's too
Yeah.
smart. Like he's figuring out my like AI and shit.
Yeah.
It's like no. But then again, like why wouldn't Omega just kill him outright? So it's super weird.
Well, because he
Well,
wants to
'cause-
test the. He's testing
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
He's
but-
testing
yeah,
the
but if-
boundaries.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah, like the only way he could see how strong he could ultimately get is if somebody can figure him out, which would push
Exactly.
him farther.
mhm,
Okay, sure,
Mm.
sure. That makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
So Nero is going to be the ultimate battle. Nero versus Omega.
I wouldn't be
Mhm.
surprised
That
if he
would be
like
Versus
pops in
guys.
fight or
Crazy.
something in, like the last tier.
It'd be
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Because we now know he can get his suit to work in there.
Which he hacked, definitely, right?
Oh,
like he
yeah.
he
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah,
Do
Yeah.
you think
And
he's
then Omega patched it.
matrixing Omega?
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
yeah.
I think he is too. I think he's straight up like literally he's Neo and he's gonna start picking bullets at a
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. That was pretty cool. And then there's this absurd scene where Omega he puts the Warrior of Light in this thing,
Yeah, what was that?
and
A little prism.
yeah. Oh, by the way, we need to
GameCube.
before we talk about that, we have to address the fact that fucking Alpha is ace now with his cards.
Yeah, what's up with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what's happening there.
And you got a little
but-
uniform.
Yeah,
It's a
got
very
Aw.
cute uniform.
uniform
He's
that's
so
clear.
cute.
He's clearly wearing the uniform for merchandise purposes.
Wow,
Uh,
okay, that's
really? Really?
Cynical.
We
Wait,
need
are you
more
saying
merch.
Are you saying that's Square Enix doing that for for marketing? Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, but then he puts you in this cage thing. He's gonna crush you in this amount of time. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
It kills you.
Yeah, and he and Alpha turns into a frog, and he thinks that's gonna save you somehow.
Right.
And you did a
tried.
good job.
Yeah, good job, boy. And then Midgard's armor comes. He just kind of enters.
It was epic.
That was epic because it's the first time
I-
we actually see Midgard's armor, like actual Midgard's armor, not this
Yeah,
blue hue
the
thing
first
that
time
we
ever.
saw in.
Well, that's because. Do you think that's because he was able to do that inside of Omega only?
There's a potential.
Because
but he
that's kind of hinted
shattered-
at.
Doesn't he like rip a hole in
Yeah, he
Omega or
did
something
rip a
like
hole.
Yeah,
that
he
through?
shatters
Yeah.
through the wall of it.
Yeah. Which poor Midgard's armor, man.
Yeah.
He's
Like
so cool.
he sacrifices himself, loses all of his power. He's been hanging around us, slowly getting it back, and then he goes, "All right, fuck it, I'll just dump all my power back into you again." Like, I just want to, like, for the World Serpent, he really needs a break.
Yeah.
I know.
I did like that we were kind of building up a relationship with him too
Yeah.
throughout the game.
Yeah.
And now he's
For
like,
sure.
I gotta go sleep for another 1,000 years. Peace, guys.
So I guess
Have
that
fun."
means we'll never see Midgard's armor again now. Because
I
1,000
don't-
years
Kinda
is not going to
sad.
pass in this in this lifetime of this game. 'Cause
Nah, he's gonna suck ether from
Ye-
Omega or something. He's
Yeah.
gonna.
do you
figure a way
think?
back.
Oh, you think it's
Yeah.
going to come back that way? That would be nice. Okay.
I think.
I
there's
feel
that-
like
yeah.
he'll come back for like a climax expansion or
Yeah,
something.
because remember,
or,
I
no
don't-
one actually dies in this game. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly that. That and the fact that I think he's gonna be coming back next Omega
Really?
next
or the
Omega.
end of Omega because Midgard's armor and Omega are too interconnected.
Yeah. Yeah.
One story happened without the other.
hmm
Yeah.
So I think the either Midgard's armor is just gonna exist inside of Omega still, because he's somehow using energy from Omega because they're both like ancient aliens basically. So we're good.
Yeah.
They can figure each other out.
hmm
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely coming back for the battle against Zodiac anyway, so he'll come back somehow.
Oh,
For
yeah, he will-
for
he'll be
sure,
back.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Whatever the
In-
big climax battle is, it'd be like
2033.
Yeah.
all your friends will come. You're like, oh, it's the dragons.
Nidhogg and
They're coming.
Midgardsormr
And Gaius is here to help you.
He's gonna be right in Midgard Summer. He's gonna be like, oh, what up?
Gaius.
I'm here.
What up, pimps? I never died. What's up?
Tired of these archons. Get out of here.
I also I love that they like put a lore reason behind his minion. He's like, I'm just gonna become this tiny mindless minion that's not actually me, just so your minion has a lore. Oh, wait, why is there no audio? Hello? Yes? Mela? Roll. Oh my god, this is the creepiest shit since... Okay, hold on. I think we need to switch
What the hell's going on?
this. Oh, hello, I hear a person, but I can't...
Is it?
Oh my goodness. Let us switch to voice server. There's probably high traffic right now. Yes?
Hello?
Uh,
Oh,
Hello?
that was strange.
Wow.
Yeah,
that was-
It was me or not?
Wait,
so I didn't want to say
Can
anything.
anybody hear anybody?
No,
no, I could hear
not
Mela,
hear
and that was
anyone.
it.
Yeah.
I could hear Mela,
Yeah,
and
me too.
and then
What
Oh,
the fuck? I heard
that
you
was
like...
so strange.
Oh my...
I couldn't hear Lukiel or Rolo.
That was scary. That was
I
scary.
was
just
really
took
weird.
control. Sorry.
Oh, that
guys,
was
I
Omega,
just
dude.
That
Omega
was
talking
Omega.
about
I
us.
was like fucking...
That was
we
Omega.
talked about him too much.
Heard you
and
talking
I called him a bitch, and he got mad.
Heard you were talking
He's ripping
shit.
through the dimensions to reach us.
Wow. So yeah, that was Omega. Is there anything else that happened in that story that we may want to?
Honestly, I rushed it so fast.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, of course
really,
you did.
because after you beat the story, you just went in, killed it, went out, went in, killed it, went out, went in, killed it, went out.
I think like Mingar Summer says you can't like artificially bring out their power somehow by doing this.
Mm.
Also, the power of friendship or something like that. And
Also, the power of friendship.
he says something like that because that's what he
He
helps.
does, though.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
Basically, the power of friendship.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was the main scenario and Sigmascape. God, we really need to talk a lot about the Maid Butler outfit on the MogStation, because that's our last point. So
That is.
What's that? The Maid and Butler outfit.
So it finally happened. The
Hmm.
Maid and Butler.
We can talk about the Biako story. Line.
You're
The Four Lords.
right.
Oh.
My God, Mila, why didn't you remember it? Why didn't you remember?
Jeez,
Why didn't you put that in
Mila.
the show
God.
notes, Mila? Fuck off. You're off the
Oh,
podcast.
all right, now I'm leaving then. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Okay. So the Biako. Oh, I can't even remember this.
Well,
You do
it
a
starts
dungeon,
with doing Hell's Lid.
Oh yeah,
Which
that was
is
so
cool.
fight a four
Very
lord.
cool dungeon.
One of them.
You fight
then
a fourth lord.
Uh-huh.
1/4 of the lords.
Yes.
Mhm. Who's your
Ken
favorite little
Turtle.
minion?
Not the fat cat. I hate the
Mine's
fat cat.
the
He's so
fat
rude.
cat for sure.
I'm
He's gonna destroy the world.
I could
I love
destroy
it.
you in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's my
cat is the
favorite.
best. Come on. It's a
He's-
1,000-year-old
I
fat
love him.
cat that can destroy the world. I mean,
Was it the raccoon that like killed thousands of people or something?
It's
Oh, yeah,
yeah, it was
yeah.
one of the
Horrible.
it was one of the-
It-
yeah.
Or not the red panda. I don't know.
I've
It's
killed
one. Of them.
thousands of people.
It was
Jesus
really
Christ.
scary.
And
yeah.
I'm like, I just want to pet you and give you a little treat. You want?
Yeah,
Like, come on.
it's a nice area too.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah,
cool.
I love how we go in. How it like solidifies like a tube of lava that you go into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love how it's there all the time. Yeah, it's great. It's great.
I was afraid it was going to be too much like what's that dungeon? It's the one the lava dungeon from Heaven's Sword. What's it called?
Somehow.
Some all hard, but it totally wasn't. It looks totally different. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was basically like a mix almost between like Samal and Sostasha.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of.
Yeah,
You get,
yeah.
like the
It's just
The
a cool
two
mix.
best dungeons in the game merged.
Yeah,
now
Yeah,
together
exactly.
all in one.
exactly. And then yeah, so how do you guys feel about the Four Lords? It's mostly going to be like a tame thing where we're not actually trying to like kill them and wipe them off the planet. Like that's not the goal with these, right? How do you guys
It
feel
works
about
a little
that?
bit better now, I think.
You think it works a little better?
Kind of feels, because if we just were like, oh, let's just go murder them all, seems a bit much, doesn't it? I mean, they're like
And
these
they're not.
ancient
Yeah.
lords of like guardians of the land. It seems a bit unfair to go and just murder them for no reason. So yeah, it works quite well. They have to quell their rage
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's much
Whatever it
like it's much like more like a Ramu or a Ravana aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And they're more
Yeah.
fun primals overall.
Mm.
I really like
Mhm.
Ramu, so yeah.
Well, and Ravana I loved a lot because it was like, again, it was just like you just wanted to fight.
Yeah.
It was like, I just want a
Yeah.
good ass boxing match. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's actually refreshing. As somebody said in chat, it's refreshing that they're not primals.
Mhm.
Kind of.
Yeah.
thoughts.
Mhm.
Just like having 3
Or
primals
are
again,
they?
kind of.
Dum, dum,
I mean, I think they
dum.
kind of are in a sense, to a degree.
So
Like,
that's
but I don't think anybody's praying for them or anything, right? Like, there's nobody like in that
The
sense.
Blue Kojin do, don't they? At least to the, they're like legends to them.
yeah.
Yeah, because they're all about the kami still. That's true.
That's
But
interesting.
if they're primals, it means the fat cats are primal.
Well, but they
Be a lot
don't
of
need like
primals.
crystals
It
or
did-
aether.
I mean, remember
so-
the word primal is something Eorzeans just put on
Mhm.
stuff. It's like an Eorzean term that they just like. It's just like the Garleans calling it icons. Like what?
Yeah.
is
Right, but I
an
mean, primals
icon?
does kind of does have a definition at this point.
Yeah, they're like.
I mean, the definition has
um,
been broken because
Yeah.
of things like Izeo and stuff, but it's still generally like it's something that is prayed for, requires a lot of ether to manifest, right? Which I don't really think these things are, especially because their backstory is, well, they're just
True.
a regular animal for the first 1,000 years, and then all of a sudden, like, there's nobody praying for this little white tiger to turn into a big tiger, right?
Mhm.
It just
Yeah.
kind of happens.
That's true.
So I'm very confused. Hopefully they explain. Like, is it just the fact that they exist and like collect ether better than other animals, and then over time?
Yeah, it's just because.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't make much sense, but
Mm-mm.
It's a very like Eastern type thing where it's just it's
Yeah.
an ancient animal. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
it's
just
there
there.
forever. Yeah.
I like it. I think
Yeah.
it's a
I
cool
think
angle.
Yeah.
The sort of main big part of this questline for me was the flashback bit with Byakko.
Oh
yeah, for sure.
The
Mm,
guy had the echo.
Mm,
Do you know who that was?
mm.
I don't care who he was.
That
He
was
had the echo.
Tenzin.
He was Heidelind's chosen.
That was Tenzin.
Yeah. What?
Who? Wait. Who's Tenzin?
Did none of you play 11?
No.
It's Tenzin.
Wait.
Yes, that's Tenzin.
No.
I didn't play 11 stuff.
Yes, his name is Tenzin. That is literally Tenzin.
Oh my
Not
god.
the same
Why are you
exact
telling me this?
Tenzin.
Yes. Because now
Because
this is
true.
more Vanadil connection shit.
yes. Well, kind
Why
of.
Yeah.
does he explain that?
If that's Tenzin,
He had the echo.
and it's 1,000 years ago, or whenever the fuck that was, it
Mhm.
that fuels the Vanadil fire like fucking
Sorry.
crazy. Yes. I
Sorry.
just
Now
got
you're buying
over
into it.
Oh my god.
I'm just putting out the facts that that's Tenzin. Okay.
First Eureka,
all I'm
now
doing.
this.
That's all I'm
No.
doing.
No.
Tenzin is some dude from 11, apparently.
But more importantly, he had the echo.
Yeah. He had the
What-
echo,
what
which
does
means
that mean?
which means being
He
the
was
chosen
hiding
one
in
is just like
chosen.
nothing. It's nothing. It's just
Yeah.
Just-
It either
just-
means it's nothing or something big happened 1,000 years ago.
Tenzin is too long of a character to explain, so just
Google.
Tenzin.
yeah.
Tenzin Final Fantasy 11. It'll explain it all.
Yeah.
He's very important. He's one of the most important characters in 11.
Yeah, related to the 11 crossover character for the event, too.
Yeah.
He's like Minfilia levels. Like he's there at the end of the game and everything. Like
Yeah.
he is one of the most important
Wow.
characters.
Are you saying Minfilia is going to come back at the end of the game?
I'm saying this should be in Final Fantasy 17 actually. So
I feel like they get our own game, just like Lightning.
right.
Oh my
yeah.
god, Minfilia
Minfilia
returns.
returns.
feel it.
She already did return in one patch.
Ah,
Do
yeah.
you think when we have the final battle, it'll be like Heidelin with her chained on it versus Zodiac with like
us
Elizabeth
chained
chained on it? Oh my god, Jazz.
on it. What are these- what is this shit?
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to. Okay. My conspiracy.
Lukia's having a breakdown right
I'm sorry I did that to you.
Why did you
Nikhil.
dump
I'm
that?
really
You could
I'm
have
sorry.
You could have just gone with Mala's angle. Oh yeah, fucking Echo. Now it's just fuck. Oh
no,
no.
it's Tenzin. Sorry everyone. Yes, everyone's gonna have to go play 11 now because it's gonna make way
Right
more
now.
sense.
Play it for me, because I'm not.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Okay. I wanted to bring this up. I don't know if you guys have done it though. Did you any of you do the Mordona side quest?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
It
That
was
a nice
it was a
little
weird
things.
quest. I'll just say that.
I have a strange feeling that everyone might want to do that quest.
Yeah, so that's why I don't want
now.
to dip into it. If you haven't done it, go pick up the side quest in the Doman Enclave. I think that's where it starts. You have to have done.
I didn't do it yet.
You have to have done. To continue the second part, you have to have done certain Doman side quests in Mordona. So make sure you do that as well. It's worth it.
It'll tell you which one.
It's worth it. Trust
It's
me.
gonna lead to. I'm a very, very positive it's gonna be the next Beast Tribe as well. So you might want to get it done now, so you can do it right away.
Yeah.
Next.
You might look up the answers if you want to get the best results too, because they're very.
Yeah, there are.
I
some
didn't
Unless you
answers.
like know.
Unless you remember everything from Mordona right now, you might.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah, I
I
did too.
fucked up.
So,
I fucked up on the girl.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, what's up, Arena?" And I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I was like, oh
"Ooh."
god, which one of them is it? I'm like, oh well.
but I thought I was actually right. I thought he was pointing to the other one because they just kind of turned the
Oh.
camera over there, and I was like, "Well, I don't know which one it
He
is."
says the
so
raven-haired. He says raven.
okay, well, I didn't read.
Oh,
I was-
now
I
we're
just didn't
spoiling
read.
it. Let's not go there.
I didn't
Um,
read.
Yeah, so that's good. Do that. One of the better side quests. In
It kind of reminds
Wild.
me of the one that they had for Heavensward, the sort of same thing, where you
Yeah.
just you go around talking to all the people you had fun
Mhm.
with.
The name
Yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
carbuncle was pretty hard.
It's like that X the reunion market quest.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can talk about the Maid and Butler outfit on the MogStation for 20 minutes. So they put they put the Maid and Butler outfit on the MogStation.
Hooray!
Finally.
It's been 2 years since.
Oh, hang on. It doesn't. It doesn't
This is the
come
white
with a
ch-
white check with it, does it?
Yeah, why not the fat white chocobo?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I wanted.
That's missing. It's like the only
That's the
thing I
only
wanted
thing I
too.
wanted.
Yeah. So not getting that.
got it, yes.
Not getting that.
Okay, I'm glad you bought Dr. Pepper or whatever the fuck got you a white chocobo, dude.
Yeah.
I actually got it for free.
He got it for free because someone gave him the codes. Fucking entitled brats.
Suck it, yes.
Yeah.
Since when do people like Mela? I thought nobody liked Mela. Come on.
Yeah, what's up? I
It
thought I
was
was
a
a
t-
Give me the free shit.
It was a more positive time in my life.
I was happier.
Yeah,
then.
it was before the podcast actually, so that's probably why
Yeah.
it was a better time. But it's $18 per
I
outfit.
thought it was quite reasonable.
No, it's not account bound. It's not. It's
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Mm.
If it was a
18
countman,
bucks.
though, I think that's pretty reasonable for sort of general MogStation pricing.
dude. I think this is the end of account bound items.
Probably.
We just let that last time they did
the
this was
panda.
they're minions, but I'm talking about gear because they
No, that's a mount.
Oh yeah, the
And
what?
it's a mount.
The Panda and the Carbuncle are both account bound,
They're
but the
both
Carbuncle one
account
costs
Yeah,
like, what,
but
30 bucks?
we're seeing the beginning now. This is the beginning because they started with the minion that you got from, was it the art book? Because that's not account.
Yeah,
bound.
there's never been an outfit that's been account bound.
No, but this is the thing you got from the campaign was account bound.
Yeah.
Right. But there's nothing you buy off the MogStation that's an outfit that's account bound.
No, but they've lessened the value of this item now, which you could get for your entire account. Now you have to pay $18 for one character per outfit.
I mean, I hate to be devil's advocate, but maybe you should have done a thing then.
We didn't have anything.
I mean, I missed it, and I was upset I missed it. So don't like
Yeah, that's true. Europe
I'm-
didn't actually have very good campaign.
We didn't have.
I mean,
Europe
even
was
Canada.
pretty bad.
Canada, we did. I don't think it was even. I don't even know if it was possible for us to get it here at all.
Well, there you go.
Um,
So
But I get it.
I don't
It's like-
really care. I don't care. I'm never gonna buy this on several characters. I'm not even gonna buy it at
Yeah.
all. But it's just, you know,
It's just that price for one.
this was such a
outfit
fucked up
for-
item that a lot of the community was so enraged about, and then they do this, and they don't even put the mount in it.
The mount is what bothered me.
Yeah.
But now it's on the Monk Station. It will never be an event thing ever again. There'll never be another campaign for it. It's just
That's
always going to
true.
be $18 for each one. It's gender locked, by the way. So
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Mm.
can't put your male.
I mean,
rogue
I can like swap between male and female ones. I think from like the Calamity Salvager.
I doubt it.
I'm pretty sure you.
I doubt
I'm
it.
pretty
Not
sure
with
you-
not with. Oh, maybe if you did the event, but not if
Yeah,
you buy
for my
it.
ones, I think you can.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
yeah,
if you
yeah.
buy it. I guarantee you can't.
I've
Well,
got
no,
even
if-
more leeway with it just because I got the code. So
Let's-
it's not a good system.
Because remember, the UK promo campaign was the fucking magazine.
Magazine.
Yeah.
The printed magazine with limited copies, mind you, and you had to send a picture of yourself holding the magazine
yeah, that was
after
good.
3 months when
Wasn't
you
it
had
like
received...
six? Isn't it like 3 magazines in a row you needed to buy or something like
Yeah,
that? too?
no,
Yeah,
you had to
And they put the
subscribe.
campaign up.
You had to subscribe for 3 months and
They
get the
put
3
the campaign
magazines.
up as soon as the first episode, like the first issue, was already sold out.
Yeah,
And then they started the campaign like, well, you've got to have already bought this one. And then they
for a
did a
magazine
rerun of
that
it.
no one knew about. It was just an unknown, completely unknown magazine, and they were
I
not
love that.
prepared for the influx of people that were going. Let's not bring this up. This is very 20.
I would
15.
rather have them just sell it. Like in this case, it's like I get it. I'm glad they just sold it, but the pricing is
Yeah.
ridiculous. And
And the
put
main-
everything that people want. Like just put the fucking amount in there. Come on, just don't be
Like
ridiculous.
I don't know. It really feels like I'm being nickel and dime and an MMO I already paid
Mhm.
Yeah.
monthly sub for. Like, come
Yeah.
on, dude. Really?
Well, I mean, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I get
I
it.
mean, in America, it was a bit less egregious because it's like, well, you spend $25 on Amazon and you get it.
Mhm.
And
yeah, and I was
multiple
thinking the
buys.
same thing, for sure.
And that's fine, but it's too much for this.
I'm torn because I love the MogStation. I think it's good. It supports the game in a great way. They've used it in a great way, but they're kind of getting a little bit ridiculous with some of the pricing.
Yeah,
That's
I'm fine with. It's cool that we have these things at the mod station. Like, you know, for past events you missed out, whatever. But these prices just fucking egregious.
It's just the prices.
Yeah.
I mean, exactly it, right? Mm.
Also, just try and think about how long ago this was. What episode do you think we talked about the campaign?
Yeah, that's
Probably
a
like episode
long time
30,
ago.
40 or something. I mean,
Yeah.
it was ages ago.
Yeah, that was and now we get it, and it's overpriced, and we don't have the fucking
Yeah.
mount.
I will not be buying it.
Me neither.
If it was
If
a
the mount
five-
comes, I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
I wouldn't be
£5.
surprised if the pricing thing wasn't something on like the actual developer side, and that's like it's marketing. That's like, we got to charge this much for this because it makes X amount of money and such.
Yeah.
So it's $18 or 15 euros.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to know what I don't appreciate? The fact that, well, there's still no Canadian store, so a $30 mount isn't $30. It's really not.
Oh, that's right.
It's about $50, $60 sometimes, depending on how bad the
$60.
price is. Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely want to pay for that, right?
That's a full AAA
Considering
title.
my sub is already $20 a month. Considering my sub is already pretty much double what everybody else is.
Yeah.
It's great. It's fucking
$20
great.
a
I love
month.
it.
It's rough.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I love Canada. It's the best.
yeah, it's the best.
God.
So that's that. There's one thing we haven't talked about, so that's good. They're opening Balmung,
Really?
And
Yeah.
and
apparently they're also going to be picking new preferred worlds as well.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
And they're
the bigger
reopening the
thing,
private housing as well soon.
that's the bigger thing, exactly. The bigger thing is that they're basically saying, it seems like they are pretty confident that they've fixed their congestion problems.
Mm.
Well, they kind of have for FCs, but not for housing.
No, I
Not
mean
the
just
personal.
congestion
Just in
problems in
general,
general.
yeah.
Oh,
in
right.
general.
No.
We'll
It's
see.
going to go right back to what it was.
We'll see
eventually.
on Tuesdays because that's when they
Mhm.
lift the restrictions for housing.
Balmung's open and it's crashed.
Yeah, yeah.
Time to make my character on there.
I saw a lot of people.
Yeah, I'll try and get it. Yeah.
People on Balmung are apparently upset because now they're gonna get gill sellers. Because that I didn't
The
even think about
normies
that.
are coming.
Yeah,
They were
the
upset.
normies.
But they were upset that they weren't getting new people too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What? Yeah.
How nice it must have been to live in that bubble with no gill sellers or anything. That has probably been
Well,
nice.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
I
for a
don't
bit.
think Gilgamesh has appreciated it much. So
I
Yeah,
mean, I like Gil Sellers, so, you know.
they like Gil sellers because then there's people on their
Yeah.
server finally.
Makes the world feel alive.
yeah.
Oh, does it ever?
At least
I mean,
someone's
it's like-
talking to me, right?
Exactly.
I guess I wouldn't really know what to expect if you were just on, the designated rating server. So it's like, well, these people are just here for the game, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's a bit emptier when they, when the population is being restricted, it's like
Yeah, for sure.
Guild
sure.
sellers interrupt the RP immersion.
They would. That's true.
Yeah, it's the end. The end is nigh.
But imagine if their shouts were like in character. Fantastic. Forsooth, I have a fantastic deal for you.
Why don't they do that? That would have been pretty. I would actually enjoy that if they did some like in lore sales pitch.
Yeah, if they were like actually like a salesman, if they tried to use car salesman,
Yeah.
they're like,
hello,
yes,
exchange
yes,
me this
yes.
money.
What's up, my buddy? I got a deal for you. Oh, huh? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that's happening. I already have a character on Balmung. It's not going to be as exclusive now, though. Now that everyone can join. I just felt like I was in a club. I was in a very exclusive club. Then I realized I made a grave mistake making my character called Lukeal Bravestone and look exactly like my character, because now I couldn't erp with anyone. So
just in the middle of the roleplay, somebody be like out of character. Hey, is this Lukeal from Sneakers of High?
Suddenly there's like screenshots everywhere of like some really dirty ass erp online. That would be the end of the podcast.
I've almost been caught a few times. I wrote a fanfic the other day in public. Somebody almost screenshotted it. It was pretty scary.
Wait, you wrote a... Wait, hold it.
Dude, I live a different life than you guys know.
I think we might need to discuss your position on this podcast after this. Did you just
say... Guys, I'm still a raider.
Okay, that's fine.
Are you a crafter as well?
I'm a crafter? Yeah, I'm everything. I'm everything.
He's a crafter, he's a raider, he's an erper.
May I ask what the fanfic was about?
Mermaids.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay, you're out.
We're gonna have a meeting after this, so we'll see if Yas is online next week. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else before we go to minimum eye level? We have a half an hour.
Oh my god! Wait, have you done minimum eye level?
Yes.
Did we say our general opinion on 4.2 overall, like not just MSQ, but like all the content?
What is wrong with Discord, by the way? Okay. Yeah. What did you say? You were roboting. You were try again.
He said overall opinion on 4.2.
Overall opinion on 4.2.
Yeah. Like quests. I mean MSQ content, everything.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's okay. The content saved the story.
Yeah.
Byakko was amazing.
Yeah.
Sigmascape was good. Yeah, I'm talking about normal mode, not extreme.
Yeah, I just can't be bothered to go through 2 minutes every single time.
You know what? I actually like.
Listen,
my time is precious.
If you actually play Cape Westwind properly, it's actually one of the best trials in the game.
Here's my point. If you want to farm 99 tokens, you have to spend 3 hours in the fucking falling phase.
Yeah.
To farm 99 tokens.
Yeah.
That sounds
3
reasonable.
hours. Just on falling.
Content.
Not drop, dude.
It's content.
Wrong? Just roll big.
It's content. Yes, it's content. You don't like content?
It's fucking content, dude.
Cape Westwind is the best trial.
Immersive experience.
Okay. We're falling apart. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Rollo. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I really like 4.2. I'd say it's slightly better than 4.1.
Okay.
You think it's better?
A strong opinion.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd say it's better.
4.1 story-wise was better for me. I feel like I like the storyline there. What did we get in 4.1?
Yeah, the story was better.
We got Rabanaster in 4.1.
Yeah.
Which was fantastical.
Rabanaster was fantastic.
But the dungeons weren't that good. No, we
No.
only got
the
one.
Scala was. I like Scala.
Actually, Scala was
Oh
alright.
yeah, actually Scala was good. We actually talked about how good it was. It feels like it's been
I love the Scala
ages.
gear.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's not compare.
This kind of feels like the first patch, doesn't it? Weirdly enough,
does, yeah.
I've been feeling the same thing. This has felt like the first patch to me.
4.3 will be better.
4.3, it's going to be bad. We're going to stop podcasting by.
I feel like this patch was a bit of a filler story-wise, but the content was on point.
Content was good, but yeah, maybe story-wise it was. Yeah, I could kind of see.
It's setting us up for 4.3.
Backball Hard was good. We talked
Fractal
about that last
Heart was
podcast, I think.
trash.
The thing about
Hell's
Fractal
Lid was good though.
is that Fractal was good the first time, but then I started to like it became Fractal normal a bit because everything sort of looks the same, and they keep reusing the people hitting the windows, the monsters,
Oh god, yeah.
and
And it lasts forever.
It lasts forever, and the bosses are really boring. I hate the
Yeah.
second boss. You can't even complete 3 phases before he's dead. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I hate the first boss more actually.
I can't even remember the first boss. What is the first
The
boss?
USB.
Tome.
Oh,
It's the heart. It's the flashback.
Hell's
you-
Lid though was
The
pretty
Tome.
good. I mean, the first pull of 3 whole mobs. Oh, calm down.
Mhm.
yeah.
I actually really
I-
enjoy Fractal, and
The-
like I think it was that.
I
fun.
loved it 100% because of just finally getting like the hard confirmation. I was already confirmed, but the hard confirmation on the Exali thing
Oh,
was
that's
really
true.
cool.
That was-
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
The lore
Lore bit
part
was
of it was
cool.
amazing,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah.
dungeon is okay.
Mhm.
The Ultimate Warrior I thought was neat, but it is kind of a shame that he doesn't get to do his full 3 cycles.
Yeah.
I've seen all 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
They're
But
random,
it
so
doesn't
should
do
be
anything
seen.
special.
no, but it gives
Yeah.
it that feeling that it's just so weak. It can't even complete 3 cycles. It's just like, oh,
To be fair though,
the Ultima Warrior. Woohoo!
wouldn't that have happened regardless? Like in a week or 2 anyways?
Yeah, but this one was imagine how fast you're gonna kill it when everyone's up to fucking eye level limit.
370, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's gonna have trouble completing the second
One
phase.
phase or kick.
Yeah.
What's minimum level for that? It's like
325,
325 or something,
320?
right?
I don't know, Yaz. We'll find that in a year.
So we're
when we-
going.
We'll find
That
out
one.
soon.
So-
Don't worry. we're gonna see those 3 phases repeat.
Let's do fractal. Let's just let's not even pull.
Yeah,
it. Let's
actually,
just do
what happens
fractal. Let's
after
just do
they've all done?
fractal.
Yeah, what happens
I
after
think
they're
they
all
just
done?
respawn.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to just find out.
They respawn.
Oh, they
I've
just-
seen it.
Of course.
Okay.
How did you
Wow,
see
you must have been a bad run.
Wow,
I
you've
saw
been-
it somehow.
Full French party. Sorry, French people.
Wow.
Sorry, full Dutch
Okay.
people.
Wow,
full
wow,
Dragoon
wow.
party.
That was my Alamanadar saying that. No one else here. He does not represent. Yeah, get
So
out of
sorry, I
the,
just
get
had to
out of
my
the
views
frame.
are my own.
Get out of the frame.
They do not represent speakers of Heidelin.
This is
so-
all Rollo. This is all
Bye.
Rollo, man.
No.
Guys, I'm out of frame 2. Can you shift my character along?
Man, who lets Sylvester Stallone say all this racist shit?
Yeah, sure. He's-
Damn French.
He's full. Okay. What is this?
Okay, I'm not doing that either.
Right,
I was
one
gonna do
more,
special
less than a
assistant.
minute, and then mid-eye level.
Okay. Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah. So 4.2, an okay patch.
Okay.
Good all around.
Good job.
Good job, Square Enix.
I'm loving the content. Best raids. Love them. Good
Keep
raid.
them coming.
Oh, I do quickly want to mention. I love the Final Fantasy VI reference at the end of Doom Train. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That was neat.
The
Loved it.
reference to isn't that Cyan's wife and daughter?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I thought there was going to be more when they did that too. It was like, oh, we're going to get
No,
like, one
because-
every...
Because
But it was just, it's okay.
Cyan is a real person in 14 because he's Lord Cyan. It's
Yeah.
the same person, right?
Yeah.
Or the same character. So if
Oh my
they
God.
did that,
Is
then
it?
it would be the
Yeah.
Mm,
Cyan's a mistranslation. His name was supposed to be Cyan
Yeah.
in Final Fantasy VI originally.
right.
They love it. Oh, yeah, just like, and that means Mela's gonna call him Cyan forever because he still says Eris.
Yeah, that's true. What's
I
wrong
mean,
with
he
that?
is
Is
Cyan
that-
forever. He'll never be
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cyan.
I can never call him Cyan.
Those days are long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although it
Because
makes a lot more
especially
sense.
if you write it Cyan.
Yeah,
and
a
say
Japanese
Cyan.
man
You
named
look like a
Cyan.
fool.
Yeah, that's
Like-
pretty weird.
He's from an Asian empire, and his name is Cyan. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought that was a cool little nod.
Uh-huh.
It was a neat little Easter egg.
Right. Okay, that's actually a Rare Beast has it right. It's not necessarily a mistranslation. They just only had 6 letters.
Oh yeah.
usually. So they
Yeah.
had to make everything for 5. Was it 5 or
Of course.
6? So that is technically the reason, but it's also kind of a mistranslation because 6 also called them like beast,
Yeah.
demon,
Yeah.
and goddess when they
Yeah.
had real names.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Cayenne is how many letters? Now Cayenne's 5 letters. They could fit it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could.
It's Kaien. They could have fit it. Yeah. No. So that's actually not it's definitely a mistranslation.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to minimum eye level then. We did Halatali. It was an okay run. It was an okay run.
I'd say it's one of our most professional.
Okay, so let's take a look at how our run at Halatali. We'll be back after this with Mog Mail, so stay tuned for that. Okay. Okay, we're back. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Dick.
You just witnessed art.
it's
Oh my god. So none of us knew that was happening.
yes.
So
Oh my god.
that was our
That
minimum.
was. Oh, wow.
that was a ride, wasn't it?
Jesus.
Oh, I didn't expect that. You got me.
Okay. We need to get. It kind of caught me off guard too because I didn't actually work through it after I made it. Okay. Ooh. we still have a podcast to do.
Yeah.
Mogmail.
Check it.
Okay. We
Oh,
have.
you might have gotten mail. Actually, you should check.
Yeah, you should actually. That wasn't.
I
us.
sent you 10. I sent you 10 mils, so you should check.
Yeah.
real quick.
You should just add like a Discord noise in there too.
We should.
Add
Yeah.
the
Just
sound-
have
Oh, yeah,
every
yeah,
single
yeah.
sound.
just
Skype.
the MSN Messenger thing.
Yeah.
AOL.
Okay, so our one and only Mogmail. Remember, send us Mogmail at speakersliketv.com/Mogmail. We'll read it next week.
It can be anything.
Can be anything. You
The
can.
last one we read
can
about,
be-
like, the macho man.
Oh yeah, that was a poem. Send us artwork. Send us
Send us haikus.
haikus.
We are accepting
Questions.
haikus. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, actually next
Yeah,
week. is
I
haiku
guess.
week.
Yeah.
Questions, I
We have a
guess. Yeah.
haiku.
Okay,
If
let's.
you want to draw art of me, go right ahead.
Kind of, yeah.
Make sure to draw him as Kirby with his butt out.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
He wants that. It's just
I
Rollo's
love it.
face on like a ball with the butt. That's him.
With the butt crack.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
a detail, just a little crack.
Yeah, just a
a little
little
crack.
crack,
That's all.
Just like a Kirby ass pick out there. You guys all know which one. It's from
Kirby ass pick.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love it. I live
So
for
it's
that.
speakersxiv.com/mogmail. It's also on screen right now. This is from Nessa.
You spelled it wrong.
I've actually just copy pasted.
Nessa.
It's a copy paste gone wrong. It's Nessa Alaka from Genova. Dear speakers, first of all, I want to thank you for the wonderful job you're doing with this podcast and the rest of the speakers' content. I have a quick question about the current and previous endgame content here in Final Fashion 14, because we all know that glamour is the real endgame. What are your favorite gear pieces and or sets to come from each 2.x, 3.x, and 4.x? Conversely, what is your single most despised piece set in the game as a whole? Thank you again, and may I be blessed with good loot drops and quick leveling roulettes. Sincerely, Nessa. That's a big... That's big. Maybe
I
we
think
should.
I can answer that.
Maybe we should just take of all time to save some time, because believe it or not, we are actually starting to run out of time.
Mine's
okay.
probably. I mean, mine's probably obvious. I'm probably up with the Creed set. It's probably up there
Mm-hmm.
because I rock it all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I'm gonna have to go favorite piece of all time, I mean, I'm gonna have to go what my alt is usually wearing, just Moogle buns and nothing else, and like a dream hat.
Of course.
Yeah, the Moogle. That's a nice look. I'll admit.
Yeah, you know.
My favorite.
I'd probably
Yeah,
say
Milo.
mine is the Saint in Arboretum.
Wait,
The plague.
you're cutting out. Please don't die.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's
I'll die.
clearly something wrong with Discord today.
Yeah,
Testing.
you're good.
1,
Okay, try. Yeah.
2,
Okay. Go ahead.
3.
Your favorite set, Mala.
Saint Mosiam's Arboretum Plague Bearer set.
Oh yeah,
with
like
Lost Thief
yeah.
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good.
It's pretty
And then
cool.
like the Charlet and stuff as well. It's cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Philosophy.
Rollo, do you have any
Uh,
favorite gear?
Yeah, for me, I'll definitely say it's all the Sky Pirate stuff. I love it, especially the tank and the melee DPS ones.
The crafting sets? Or
No, the ones from the item.
oh, right. Yeah. Okay, I remember.
Oh,
the
those.
Sky Wrap.
those. Oh, yeah.
Right,
That's what my
right.
character wears. I have the Sky Pirate set.
Mm.
Yeah, true.
It's really fancy, and I like the little poofer on the collar.
Yeah.
Mhm. And it comes from Diadem, so it's automatically good.
Yeah,
exactly.
It might be harder for people to get now because I think you can only get it through Diadem stuff, or
Well,
you can
everyone's
buy the
got an
market
airship,
board.
man. Everyone's got an
Oh.
airship. You can buy them.
Yeah.
I think you can craft them too, to be honest.
Can you?
Yeah,
I think
you
so.
can, yeah.
I feel like I was looking
Okay.
through my crafting list the other day and I saw them.
I've crafted
Oh,
a
okay.
tank one several times. They used to sell for so much. The don't clip it. Yeah, I don't. Oh God, I don't know what my favorite is. Because as a healer, you usually get pretty shitty looking. Sorry, but I'm a male character, so we usually healers get a lot of like female based gear.
Oh, yeah, because healers are supposed to be female cat girls, and that's it. So
Yeah, Luke heals.
pretty sure
It's
that's your
What's the
quality.
status quo?
Don't blame the game, blame the player.
Anyway, so my favorite gear has to be, I think it's like I'm going to be boring. I'm going to say the artifact gear for White Mage, the AF2 gear, the one with the red in it. I like that gear because that one is the most neutral White Mage gear that you get, and it looks just as good on men as women.
Agreed.
Yeah, I like that one. Okay, my least favorite gear. It has to be the gear that drops in Zamel, and
You don't like it? The bikini armor? It's so dumb.
dude,
Coliseum shawl and stuff.
You mean the
No.
Coliseum?
that's
stuff
ugly
and,
as fuck. It's ugly.
I love it because it's just dumb. It's just it's like one of the only bikini sets in the game.
Yeah,
pretty
and it
much,
drops
aside
in
from,
in a dungeon. It doesn't make any sense that it drops there.
You can craft it as well, though.
Yeah, you can.
I think my
Go ahead.
least favorite gear is probably almost everything that comes out of Labyrinth of the Ancients,
Really?
with the exception of like one or two sets. Like the healer sets are okay,
Mhm.
and like the caster set's okay. I hate the rest of it. Like the stupid onion dragoon looking.
Yeah.
Ugh, no, I hate all that stuff.
Yeah.
Tank gear, the Warrior of Light stuff, doesn't do it for me either. Looks
You-
like garbage.
You don't like Subligar stuff, Lukiel?
I just hate Labyrinth of the Ancients with a passion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, wow. Jesus Christ! Didn't see that.
All
one.
right,
And
That
that's-
the
was-
more I do it, the more I hate it. Every week I get in my Alliance Roulette, and I hate it.
That's
I
sad.
hate it.
That's sad. Sad to hear it. Yeah.
Worst raid ever.
I think for me, some
It's
of
the
the
worst raid in the game.
All right, we
It's
got
like
it.
not lie about that.
I guess I can't about that. Yes, Rollo.
So the worst one for me is definitely the entire Gordius line.
Oh,
I absolutely despised
wow.
it.
Oh yeah.
It was.
Really?
It was.
Mhm.
I agree.
Midas in Creator, all great, amazing.
Mhm.
Gordius, fuck ugly. I
Yeah.
hated it.
That's a very good
It
answer.
also has
yeah.
that beige color to it, doesn't it? It has like
Yeah,
it has this
greenish
weird, like-
beige. Ugh.
It's like it's like they wanted to go gold, but they didn't want to actually
Yeah.
make it gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I agree. I actually agree with that. That's a
Mhm.
horrible gear set.
Yeah, it was
Good answer.
not good.
Do you have any bad
Doesn't-
ones, Milo?
Doesn't improve when you can dye it either.
No.
That's not.
Basically, just everything from like level 15 to sort of 40. It's pretty horrible
yeah.
to look at.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
It's all just 1.0
all the
gear.
1.0 gear, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard leather
was it-
subligar.
Yeah. Yeah.
is like the Calvary stuff from 1.0 too, and like the Battle Mages set, is that from 1.0?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, okay.
I'm saying that without
The stuff
really.
from Brave Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think those sets are really nice.
I know
Yeah,
the
the Brave Fox
white,
ones
the night set that drops there is from 1.0.
Probably all is then. If one
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's starting. It's this year will mark the 8-year anniversary for 1.0 start. That's a long fucking time. Anyway,
Wow.
Mela, do you have any gear set you despise, or any gear? Or did you just said? I just asked you, didn't
Just,
I? You said
just, yeah, just
all the
15,
1.0 gear.
all the 1.0 stuff.
Fair
I don't
enough.
really like the flames gear that much either.
from
Mortal
the old
Flames
Rom-com.
GC game.
Oh yeah.
The weird hat.
Yeah,
It's pretty
that
bad.
ones didn't do as good as the other two.
Black mage hats in general, or caster hats in general, are usually pretty bad. Just
I like the toned down smaller ones that are like kind of jagged.
I like the croissant one you got from, I can't remember which patch that was. It's supposed to look like a moon or whatever. The one that's just
Yeah, but you got that one as well.
That was last patch.
no.
That was Storm-
It was Heaven's Sword.
You're not talking about
No, it was when we got...
Oh, you mean like the
the
Goichi
Stormblood one had the stupid moon thing too.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, no, that one. That was...
Do you mean the like tricorn Goichi one?
What are you? Did you speak English?
It was definitely not a tricorn. It was definitely not a tricorn.
It wasn't. It was part of the new artifact gear. No, it wasn't artifact. Tome gear that came with a patch, and you had like this weird ass hat. I can't explain it.
That was the Black Mage artifact gear for Heavensward, wasn't it?
Oh
no. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yeah, because the weapon had a moon on it as well. Yeah.
That hat is a joke.
Is ugly.
Yeah. That is fucking ugly.
The whole AF2 set is disgustingly ugly.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say a Realm or Heavensward AF was the worst, but then I realized I'm still wearing it to this day. So yeah, I can't say anything.
Okay. I think we're about ready to wrap up then. Wow. We made it. We survived. We're about to end the podcast, so make sure you follow us on whatever you're watching us on right now, YouTube or Twitch. Post show will continue on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/SpeakersOfIreland. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's all /SpeakersXIV there. And if you're watching live, Discord to get the link in chat. And if you're watching this on demand, it's in the description. Make sure you stay tuned for the post show if you're watching this live. If you're leaving us now, we'll see you next week. Oh, also, wait. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We keep doing that in the post show.
Course, yeah.
We keep doing it in the post show now. We gotta start. Yeah, we gotta remember.
Have to remember. We
Also,
have to pull,
thanks,
Chat. If we forget, please remind us.
Yeah,
to do
we
it
have-
during the actual episode.
have to pull.
thanks for the question, Nessa.
Yeah, thank you,
Forget.
Nessa, for the question.
Very good question.
Yeah.
Send us more questions.
Place
Yes, please send us more Mog mail.
Oh,
place your
yeah,
bets.
guessing. I'm gonna stick with Samael still.
I am going to guess Baelsar's Wall.
I'm going for the
If
airy.
it's in there. Is that in there?
I think it's the last thing I put in there. Yeah,
Okay, hopefully.
Airy.
Yeah, I'm going for the airy.
I'm gonna stick to my guns and say Ormvale.
Wow. It better not be.
I feel like
Oh, God,
I
that's
feel
Oh,
like
God, yeah, the vault. I hope it's the vault. That'd be
I
great.
feel like
That would
that
be nice.
makes it so I don't have to. So I think it's like reverse psychology. I don't know how that works on paper.
You do realize that Orm Vale.
On paper.
Okay, I've pulled it. I don't want to look before I open it.
Nope,
So
you're
here we
not-
go.
yep, no.
3, 2, 1. Oh no. Oh, it's
Short. It's
what?
short. It's something short. Total.
Oh no! It's
No
not.
quote.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
We're
guys,
gonna
that's
take a
gonna be
nap
this-
while we're
Oh,
in there.
fucking
Yeah, I'm
Christ,
going
we
to
just take a
glamour
20
my
minute-
full, like, moon crescent gear.
Yawn. Okay, well,
Get my night gown
that's
off.
happening then. We're doing that.
Good old Snorcloak.
It's good old snow cloak that everyone loves, and that's
Right, well.
fun.
I'm
least it's
feeling a bit
root.
ill.
Okay, so remember to tune in tomorrow,
Yeah.
6 p.m.
7 p.m. GMT.
Is it
An
7?
hour before the podcast.
An hour before the podcast.
An hour before the podcast.
2 p.m. EST.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. We'll be back then, and if you're not watching any of that, the podcast, of course, will air at the same time, same place next week. So see you then. Stay tuned.
Something
for the
about
post-show.
penises.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.